Hello, CoinOps fans. This is Pixel Freak from the CoinOps Project Discord server doing another quick video to cover some of the themes that I did not cover in the release document. This one I want to show off a little bit about what is new in here. Please see the other videos as far as what's going on, what's changed from Legends 2. I simply wanted to give you some video to kind of, kick the tires and show off a little what has been happening here. So here in Legends, if you fire it up, I've enabled the playlist characters there. I also have them on auto hide so that once you start scrolling, they go away. This is the default theme. What I'd like you to see here, though, is the additional themes that were included. Remember the second one, second marquee themes, that's if you have a second screen that you're using as a dynamic marquee. In there are all the same themes, but you can have them aspect correct or fit to screen, which is kind of known as stretched. That way you can have them show as you go, and that's where you would choose those second screen themes. But for the majority of us that do not have that wonderful second marquee screen, we're going to be in just the themes. In here, you'll see that there were 4 additions. I covered in the other video the top horizontal linear muted. That's the default theme, but it's muted so that attract mode will not bother others, so that you can have your cabinet or the display somewhere public and it won't bother others. But it will still scroll and not allow burn in. It just doesn't, it's muted. Otherwise, the right vertical wheel and cab, you guys are very familiar with this one. So let's fire that up. And it welcomes back the wonderful. It goes away. That's on auto hide. Actually, I can turn that off, but everybody remembers this. If you notice in the back there, the covers, which are beautiful, change. They crossfade with each change of logo. This was not the fast theme. This was just cabinets and wheel. And if you'll also notice here too, it's beautiful because we have all of the wonderful uh, cabinets that a lot of people have really missed. Even though the player legends and the player builds themselves have taken a lot of pride in being full screen HD 16 by 9 video snaps, a lot of people missed the cabinets as well. Now you can have the best of both worlds here in Legends 2. So left and right instead of up and down changes. Again, I left the playlist characters on. Those are not by default. All right, but here's the one I love, the consoles. Anybody miss the fantasy cabs from GJSM Smith? Yeah, they're here in full glory, and you get to stare at them. These didn't exist in real life, but my gravy, they look like they should. They're just absolutely gorgeous. All right, with that, let's change it to another theme here. So the difference is this one says fast, so it's going to be the same, but the covers aren't going to change in the background. They're actually going to remain static until you are done scrolling. All right, see, much faster. Scroll away. Let's go to the all, because that way you can see just how fast this thing can get going. All right. Right now I have mine on console split, so that's why it went through the 2 systems first before it got to the arcades, because I was going up. All right. But if I do it one by one, there's no crossfading. It will just wait to change when you're done scrolling. That's what makes it fast. So the other thing I'm going to do real quick is go into advanced configs. I'm going to turn the playlist characters off because that's not what I'm showing right now. And I'm going to disable, actually, I'll leave the console split enabled, which is another bat file that was included in Legends 2, as well as the favorites clear. It'll wipe it out to 0, allowing you to start your own favorites list from scratch, which I like to do. Just beware, if you wipe out the favorites list and leave it at 0, it won't show because there's nothing in it. As soon as you put at least one game in your favorites playlist will pop back up. You didn't break it. It's still there. So I am going to disable console split. All right. And going back to the themes, I want to show the other one, which is another big time favorite, Marquee, right Marquee and Cab. Another new addition to Legends 2. Fire it up. There it is. These have all been, well, I do believe the vast majority, if not all of them, have been reworked by the crew, Otherberry, and everyone else kicking in. I mean, it's absolutely amazing the collaboration that happens. This is very community driven, and it shows. These legendary bezels were started, and it has just absolutely taken off from there, and it's become wildly popular. The downloads are up there, and you can see why. A lot of folks really like these marquee as well. As far as the themes. Now notice this one doesn't need a fast version because there's nothing to change. When the cabinets are showing, there's no crossfading of videos. They stay static in all the cabinet themes until you're done scrolling. The only difference was on the wheel, there were covers behind the wheel, and those would crossfade as you went, or if fast, they wouldn't. Marquee, there are no covers, so it's not an issue. Still very minimal art requirements compared to RA2. Of course, make sure your art is good if you're going to source it or make it yourself. All the sizes just match what's already in there. But you need a marquee, a logo, a cover, a video snap, and the ROM, and you're really able to just continue to add whatever you want. So those are the three new themes that have been added. You also got a brief look at some of the other additions that were in there. I'm going to make this kind of short, but I wanted to show off some actual usage of those new themes. As always, join the Discord server, read the documents. Don't post to multiple channels expecting an instant answer. We're all there. We're all there answering as fast as we can. And when it's a valid question, if you haven't been able to find an answer, we're going to do our best to help you out. So join the Discord server, read the docs, and enjoy. This is Pixel Freak signing out.